if you could get 9 out of 10 and I can get 1 out of 10, if we have a 30-day contest, I will beat you. Well, how will you beat me? In that 30 days, you talk to 10 and get 9, I talk to 100 and get 10. I beat you. So when you're new, guess what you got to step up? Your activity, your action. Make up in numbers what you lack in skill. But then guess what? It goes hand in hand. The more action you're taking, don't you think your skill's getting better? Yes. Exactly. Here's what most people's situation is. As they're doing it, they're getting rejection and they don't like it. This is a philosophy. Remember, guys. Remember. Everybody wants a nice what? What? Lifestyle. Okay? So, people are like, okay, that makes sense. If I take more action, my skills will get better. Then eventually, I won't get 1 out of 10. I'll get 2 out of 10. If you can get 2 out of 10, making $100,000 a year is easy. 3 out of 10, you're a millionaire. Like, you're done. Here's the thing, though. If you don't have the right philosophy to go with it, you're not going to do it. Because even though you can do it, but you don't have the philosophy to do it, then you're not going to do it. So here's the thing. Your lifestyle, your results show your lifestyle. Okay? Your results. But your actions create your results, don't they? Right? Yes. But your attitude creates your actions. But your philosophy, and if I spell it wrong, it's cool. Okay? But your philosophies, guys, create your attitude. Your philosophy should be, okay, this is called the slight edge. This is a slight edge. The slight edge is going like this, and then it goes up. I gotta first be uncomfortable, and eventually be comfortable. Remember when we talked about the quotes? Do today what others don't, so tomorrow you have what others won't? That's a philosophy. It's the same thing. Do today what others won't, so tomorrow you have what others won't. That's a philosophy. If you have this philosophy, your attitude is going to be a champion and a winner attitude. You guys see what I'm talking about? Is this connecting the dots for some of you guys?
Yes.
And then, if you have that attitude, that champion attitude, you're going to take the right actions, aren't you? And you also got another philosophy. Focus on actions and activity, not results. Remember that? Yes. Don't focus on results. I don't give a damn about the results. I get them by talking to people and show them black. Talking to people, show them black. 7 absolutes, 7, 10, 8-point system. 7 absolutes, 7, 10, 8-point system. That's all I'm focused on. I don't care or hear the no's. I'm just showing the black, doing me, showing the black. I got somebody new. That guy and me are going to spend some time at Starbucks. That guy and me are going to spend some time at Starbucks. Or I'm going to find out what the front of their carpet at the rug is. Because I'm going to be at their house doing a presentation for them. Right? 7, 10, 7 absolutes, 8-point system. Focus, that's another philosophy. I'm focused on activities, not results. I'm focused on getting uncomfortable now so I can be comfortable later. I got to pay the price up front and in full. There's no layaway plan for success. Does that make sense, guys? You can't put it on layaway. You got to go out there and pay the price. That's what you're doing right now. You're paying the price. This is a part of your $10,000. Congratulations. But you don't have to, guys, this is not like school where you got to put those 10,000 hours and then you graduate and get a bunch of debt. You can earn while you learn. Right? Does that make sense, guys? You could earn while you learn. So as you're going out and you're paying the price and you know what I mean, you're doing that, you're making money, aren't you?
Yeah.
Dude, if you're talking to enough people, following the system, there's no way you're not going to get to the 600 club or even a founder for. If you do a lot, there's no way that's not going to happen. Here's how it's not going to happen. If your philosophy is messed up and you do it, then you get discouraged and you stop. Then you do it. Here's what happens. Here's what's happening to most people. They're going like this. And they're right there. Then they get discouraged. Then boom, they start. They start all over again. Okay, you know what, man? I've been to training. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to do it now. Then they start going. So this one already gone. Now they start going. Now it's like right there. Then, they stop. And they want to start again. Okay, done. Now it's like way over here. You know why? Because you stopped. The universe was about to manifest some things for you. You didn't believe. You didn't have the philosophy. Dude, like most of us in here haven't even been in this deal for 6 months. And you're already questioning it. If you went to a university for 6 months and you didn't graduate yet, would you be disappointed? No. That's right. Isn't that interesting? What about if you went to high school for 6 months and you didn't graduate, would you be disappointed? That's stupid. And you're not willing to give this 52 weeks? I don't know about you, but I don't know a lot of my friends that graduate from a university that are have a residual income and they don't ever have to work again. Not a millionaire. Just somebody that has a 6-figure income that they don't have to work no more. That promise isn't even there. Like this, it's not a vehicle meant for that. See, to make 7 figures, another thing that we gotta emphasize is you gotta have the right vehicle. Who cares if you apply this stuff? See, like for instance, if you apply this stuff in real estate, you will make a 7-figure income. Because the same philosophies that make you a champion here are the same philosophy that make you a champion there. You apply insurance, the same thing. The thing is, I prefer network marketing. Does that make sense, guys? I know without a shadow of a doubt. That I can start a real estate company with no license, hire a broker, and hire agents. Put our philosophies and put a system in place that people will follow. Some people will reject. Ideas go like this. They go through 3 stages. It goes ridicule, then it goes violently opposed, then it serves as self-evident. Opportunities go through those 3 stages. Computers, cell phones, all the way to the same thing. When cell phones came out, they're like, ridicule. Dude, that's stupid. I got a cell phone, of course, in my pocket, that'll never work. Then opposed. It starts to happen. Bro, that's never going to happen. You guys are the most ridiculous people. Those things are the size of a brick. And they're $4 a minute. Only doctors and drug dealers can afford those. That'll never work. Then it starts as self-evident. Then everyone's like, oh, damn, I never said that. Every opportunity goes to ridicule, oppose, self-evident. So I would see, because I know that, I would know, I'm going to create a system. We're going to apply the stuff that we know. We're going to train our people. We're going to help them sharpen their action all the time. Have a system that they got to follow. And the ones that follow, they're going to have success. Right? And it'll go to ridicule and oppose, and it'll serve as self-evident. Damn, they had it right. Does that make sense? And why do most people don't have success? Because most people won't stick it out. And when they don't stick it out, I don't care. Don't stick it out. Okay? So, massive action, 90-day blitz. Go on a 90-day all-out massive action. If it's 5 days a week that you're working, 90 days. Let's say you say, I'm going to do 10 presentations a week. That massive action. 10 presentations a week. Do that for 90 days. That should be your goal. 10 presentations a week. 10 massive action for 90 days. You could do anything for 90 days. Like women that, how many people here have kids? Raise your hand if you have kids. Okay, cool. The ladies know this better than the men do. There's something called trimesters, right? Right? I know because I saw my girl go through through the waves and stuff like that. We kind of go through the waves a little bit, like a fraction of what they go through. But they go through some of them where personally, my girlfriend, the first 3 months was very tough for her. She used to get like anything would make her feel bad. Does that make sense? Very sensitive. The second trimester was better. The last trimester was worse, more like back pain and different things that she was going through, right? But we could endure 90 days of almost anything. Even going to the gym. If you went to the gym for by the way, Art, let's get that fixed, please. Who knows, maybe it's a battery that went up. Oh no, we're good. So we could go through anything for about 90 days. Same thing with this business. You could go all out massive action for 90 days. It's called a 90-day blitz. But as you're going through that 90-day blitz, you got some people that start to follow you on that 90-day blitz. Then, once you get done with that 90-day blitz, you can take a moment to go out there and coach your people. You're on a 90-day blitz. You're in a 90-day blitz. Let me help you. Let me coach you. I just did mine. Let me coach you. So now, you're not in management mode. You're still working the business. Don't make a mistake of going to management mode. Where you're not recruiting, you're not prospecting, you're not doing that. Don't ever stop prospecting. That's zone 1. Don't ever get out of zone 1. But you're helping them. Maybe you do that for a month. Okay? Where you're helping them. You're still doing meetings, but not so much like a 90-day blitz. Then, you start another 90-day blitz. But now you've got a bunch of people that are finishing their 90-day blitz. You guys see what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's all out massive action. 5 M's, 5 P's. More meetings mean more money. We know that. More meetings mean more money. 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor productivity. That's what you're going to do in here, getting prepared. You're not going to learn everything today. Shoot, you're not going to learn everything this year. You better know. You better have the philosophy right. Even if you come to train every Tuesday, you're gonna grow by leaps and bounds compared to the people that don't. But you're still not going to know everything. Think about it. If you come for, let's say it's 3 hours every Tuesday, for 52 Tuesdays. What's that, 165 hours a year. 165 hours a year. That's not 10,000, is it? But you also put hours in the meetings that you came to, the one-on-ones, the conference calls, didn't you? So let's say you're putting in 300 hours a year. Still not 10,000. But you could go out to make a six-figure income. You know what I mean? So it's, you pay what you're, so the 8-point system, burn your ships philosophy. What does that mean? There's a story of this army that goes to fight a war in another country. Okay? They're outnumbered 10 to 1. 10 to 1. They're outnumbered. In another country, they get there, and the captain, the general, whatever, says, okay, let's burn the boats. We either win or we perish. And they won. Outnumbered 10 to 1. What does that mean? They didn't leave it. They said, hey, there's no way of getting back. We got no choice but to win. When somebody shared that philosophy with me, I made a decision that day. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was at a convention either in Vegas or in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City or Vegas. That particular company had conventions in Vegas and in Oklahoma. Somebody shared that philosophy with me at the convention. And I said, it was probably one of the things that impacted me the most of that event. And I said, as of today, I'm burning my ships. I'm going to become a millionaire with this, and I'm going to retire my mom with this. And I'm not going to stop until it's done. I'm not going to be average. And there's nothing wrong with being average. Unless you don't want to be average. There's plenty wrong. That's my philosophy. That's not to say that you have to adopt my philosophy. If you disagree with my philosophy, it's cool. Does that make sense, guys? I don't care if you do. And I won't disagree with your philosophy. Just it doesn't work for me in my life. In my path, this is what I choose. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. So for my path in my life, the way I want to live my life, being average is not for me. Being above average and being spectacular and doing great things and impacting a lot of people and making a lot of money, because there's absolutely nothing, there's a lot of good in making a lot of money. That is for me. That's how you do. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. So I said, I'm going to burn my ships. I'm going to burn my ships and I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to help a ton of people. Number 5, everything rises and falls on leadership. So stop looking for the leaders and become the leader. Like we mentioned earlier. No one person is going to make or break your business. You don't have to have other people stick around for you to be successful. Guys, people will quit. And when they quit, as Jim Rohn says, we say, isn't that what? Interesting. Isn't that interesting? They quit. Isn't that interesting? Right? Hey, Chris, remember that one guy that quit? Nope. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's going to remember you. Doesn't matter. And you're probably not going to remember us, which is cool too. Does that make sense, guys? Doesn't matter. They quit. Listen, here's the thing. Quitters, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of quitters and a ton of joiners. This business, there's people that won't qualify to work at Burger King and McDonald's that will qualify to work here. Does that make sense? We take anybody, so guess what? Do a lot of people quit? Damn right. Do a lot of people fail? Damn right, because we take everybody. Does that make sense? There's a guy that'll go, I want to apply for sweeping floors, mopping floors. Which there's nothing wrong with it, but some people will say, you don't qualify to sweep floors. But they come here and say, yeah, I want to work. You have $100? Yes. Let's go. Because we give anybody the opportunity. We're not judging you. Did somebody ask you for a resume when you walked in here? I didn't think so. Nobody's ever going to ask you for a resume when you walk in here. Because this is a free, this is an equal opportunity. Does that make sense? This is an equal opportunity. We don't care what, I don't give a damn where you got a degree from. And I don't give a damn where you don't got a degree from. Neither does corporate. There's not a picture of any one of us at corporate that says, do not pay this person. You do the work, you get 3 people, you make $100. You those 3 do the same thing, you make $600. And they're going to be, well, hold on. Before we send this guy's check, David, where'd you graduate from high school from? No, they don't care. They don't care where you were born. I'm a perfect example of that. I wasn't born in this damn country. They paid me. Does that make sense? Straight up. It's an equal opportunity. So we take everybody. So when people say, well, most people fail in network marketing. Yeah. For a couple of reasons. First of all, we take everybody. Second of all, most people fail at everything. Think about it. When you were the same kids that started basketball in 9th grade on the team, we're the same kids that were playing in the 12th grade. Most of them quit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Same thing. Most people that join the gym on January 1st are not the ones that are still there in December. I bet you that. In December, they're making excuses. Oh, next month. Next month, I'm starting. That's what separates them. Straight up, man. Yeah, right? Stop looking for this and become a leader. It says, if you set the bar high, you lose the losers. If you set the bar low, you lose the winners. So we set the bar high. So when I tell you guys, 52 weeks, I'm setting the bar high. It's not even that high, but I'm setting it high. The losers think 52 weeks, oh, that's a whole year. People think that dedicating 3 to 5 years to this business to get rich is a long time, but dedicating 40, 50, 60 years of their life to a job is not a long time to be broke. Isn't that crazy? You're going to work for 40, 50, 60 years of your life to be broke. That's not a long time, but 3 to 5 years to get rich is a long time. It's just different philosophies. Right? See, I'm willing to pay the price and stuff, and plenty of times. I've missed birthdays, I've missed weddings, I've missed holidays for building my business. But now, I don't miss none of them. Now I can decide where I want to go. Like this last Saturday, we're going to go to, on Friday, I told my girl, what do you think of going to Vegas? Just cause. The only reason, you know what's the only reason why we didn't go to Vegas? 2 reasons. Number 1 reason, we didn't have a babysitter for my son because I don't mind hiring a babysitter. I do mind hiring a babysitter because I just don't want anybody to babysit my son. Does that make sense? So either my mom or her mom. That's it. So it's not like money is in the way of hiring a babysitter. It's not that. So my girl's with my son all the time. All the time she's with my son. And I knew before, when I was broke, that the day that I have a son, there's not going to be nobody that's going to raise my son. Nobody's going to babysit my son. Other than somebody completely like my mom, like her mom, and her, and me. Does that make sense? It's bring your kid to work day every day for me. You feel me? He was here earlier. Who saw the video? I posted a video earlier, like right before we started. He's right there chilling. I'm like working on this PowerPoint, and he's right there scratching stuff. What are you doing, son? Scratching stuff. He doesn't. Didn't say nothing because he got caught. Thought I wasn't looking, right? But that's why I did it. That's why I paid the price all those years back. I saw some guy talking to me very fast. A lot of times, some of you guys might be thinking this about me, and I hope you do. I used to be sitting down thinking, man, I'm gonna be better than this guy. He's pretty good, but I'm gonna smoke this dude. I hope that you're thinking that, because that's how you should think. I've been in competitive sports for a long time. I grew up being competitive. If somebody beat me, broke my nose and stuff like that, or something like that, it's cool. I'm gonna be better than you one day, and most of the time it happens. So I've always been like that, you know what I mean? Now don't get that confused with the science of getting rich that throws a lot of people off. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in a competitor's mind, you're supposed to be in a creative mind, that is true. In the training that we do on the law of attraction, I'm going to separate the differences. Because there's nothing wrong with being competitive and having that competitive spirit, but how you feel about that competitive spirit has a lot to do with it. So we can't get into it right now today. So, you said the bar high, you lose the losers. You said the low, you lose the winners, okay? Laws of leadership. So we're going to go through 5 of these. Number 1, a leader must have a vision/dream larger than those that he leads. You cannot lead people that have a big old vision and you got a small vision. They're not going to follow you. You can't say, hey guys, check it out, by the end of the year, man, we all should be founder 3s. What? That's your vision? That's what you're shooting for? This ain't the team for me. Does that make sense, guys? You got to have a large vision. Or the people above you got to have a larger vision. Maybe you're brand new, and your goal is to be a director founder 3 by the end of the year, right? But your team goal overall, for instance, here's overall VIP. Does that make sense, guys? We're a movement, right? So VIP's goal is to way bigger than that. So they are around, even if your vision isn't that high, but the team's vision is high. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. Always have a positive attitude. Superior than those that you lead. A leader always has a positive attitude, always has a superior attitude than those that he leads. No matter what. Act the way you want to feel, and soon you'll feel the way you act. Act the way you want to feel, soon you'll feel the way you act. No matter what. A champion has a good day, no matter what you guys. That's one of the most repeated things that I say. A champion has a good attitude no matter what. No matter what. There's no excuse, okay? Side note, negative attitudes have a greater impact than positive ones. Okay? Negative attitudes. If you come in here negative, okay? Negative attitudes have a greater impact than the positive ones. You come in here negative, one negative person could spoil a whole bunch. Kind of like a rotten apple. You put a rotten apple with a bunch of good apples, it's going to spoil the whole bunch. You got to cut that fast, man. Check this out. Check this out. This is a real stuff. Somebody record this part. I get inspired to give you guys certain messages. Certain things lead to certain things.